This is a gas turbine HO scale. Still doing the install on this at the moment. Just been experimenting with the speakers. So we've still got to put all this down. I won't go touching that just yet while I just do this sound thing. This is the gas turbine part of it, the B unit, which is going to have the cover, of course, body put back onto it there. All the doors slide open so you can actually see that turbine inside. What I've done is I've put in a high frequency oval speaker into this body here for the turbine sounds, and I've got in the back end here I've got a 23mm high bass speaker facing down so that the sound can come out through the trucks and the grill on the top and both sides. So there's good sound coming out of that. Down the back on the fuel unit, I've just put a surface mount LED into the back of that, and it's independent of just using added wipers onto the bottom of that underneath, so it's got reliable power all the time to it there, without having to run wires between the two units, because there's only a KD in between here. Anyhow, what I wanted to do is get the sound side of this working. So what I'll do here is I'll just take this one off for the moment, and I'll lay a piece of sponge here and connect up the speaker, and we'll turn it up. I've just got a little 2-pin plug here. You can hear a little bit of difference there now with the second speaker in. And we'll go with the turbine now. There's the blast. Now this is, she's just sitting up there on idle. You can hear that turbine sound. But if you come up here, I don't know whether this camera's going to pick it up. You can hear the diesel. And that's coming through pretty damn clearly from there. And then the turbine from down this way. So what I'm getting at here is putting a high bass speaker which has got low frequencies output. At the top of the range is about 1.5, whereas the smaller oval speaker's got a high frequency of about 3.5. The higher pitched sounds for the whine are coming out of that clear, yet if it was just out of this one here, and I disconnect this, now we've only just got the high bass speaker with the whine on it. And that's nowhere near getting that higher pitched sounds as what you do. I'll put this back on again. Have a listen. Whoop. Sorry. I'll go through it again. This is with the both speakers connected. That's pretty good sound coming out of that. So the combination of the high bass for diesel and the high frequency speaker for the turbine, which has got a higher pitch whine, seems to be very right. Now Jerry Hopkins has done some of this, that probably pioneered this, but also I've mounted the speakers on double-sided foam tape, 2 thicknesses, to stop any chance of any vibration or transferring into the brass body on both of those speakers. I've made a large enclosure for the high bass speaker and a small enclosure for the high frequency oval speaker, and I think the size of an enclosure really does make a difference to what sound comes out of the speaker, as well as aiming the speakers so that there's nothing in front of them to inhibit the sound wave coming out. So I think that's some pretty interesting stuff. I don't think I'm the only person doing this, but when you find these sort of things, I think it's worthwhile sharing them with others so that you can experiment with these double speakers in it there. This one's got 2 Mishima motors in here, back to back, driving each truck, and there's just the single motor in the gas turbine. This is my HON3 layout. I don't have standard gauge, I only just do standard gauge installs for friends. So yeah, so quite a nice looking unit there. That's over 2 feet long, 2.5 feet long, that, so there's quite a bit of motive power there that's going to look really good, and hopefully it's going to sound just as good. So I've got to program it yet, and then we'll do another little video when it's programmed, I hope. So just sharing stuff with you. Thanks.